Hi everybody, we're here with Beyond the Towers, and of course Dapper Day is kind of our main event that we like to be at, and where most of you would maybe even know us personally. So we thought we should jump on here with some of our favorite ride attractions. Yeah, so I'm Stephanie. You guys want to go?
Yep, I'm Jessica.
I'm Maria.
So I wanted to ask you ladies what was, because it's been kind of surreal knowing that we were supposed to be in Disneyland this weekend and we're obviously not, and missing things and whatnot, but what were some of the differences that you've been noticing this weekend in particular? And I can start because I noticed I didn't have to shave my legs, and that was a plus.
Oh man. For me, I actually was thinking about this today. When I got up, I was like, this is what it's like to not have to like get up at 5 o'clock in the morning or 4 o'clock in the morning on Dapper Day. So it was
about that too, like sleeping in a little bit.
Yep, 7:45.
I had to actually do my own hair. That was the biggest thing for me, but
yeah, I was a little getting myself ready and not feeling like super rushed or just cutting corners.
Right.
Yeah. Well, I have some before, in between, and after pictures of me doing my hair, and like it didn't really hold. There is a huge difference between I can do it myself versus having a professional do it with professional equipment and products. I was like, oh, where's Stephanie?
I think it's the angle too. Like you have. So I was going to attempt a victory roll today. I ran out of time because I was in the middle of a video conference with a friend. But I like, for me to do like a victory roll with my hair, people that know us probably haven't seen me with my hair down, because usually you do it up for me. And so, it's pretty long.
It's different for everybody, like how it's done, and it is definitely different doing to yourself than other people from my perspective. So you have to get a little creative with the angles of your arm and hands, and yeah, it's definitely muscle memory for doing it to myself versus others. So
Yeah, you're like, oh, my arm's getting so tired.
Yeah, that was another thing. I was like, this is taking forever. Can I just put my hands down?
Yep. Also, with that being said, I was noticing already some people on Instagram posting their Dapper Day stuff, and there was one in particular that kind of stuck out to me, that somebody was saying that they just haven't had the gumption to get up and do their hair and makeup today, because it's just been, it's also a mental, everybody's mental health is kind of in a weird place in general, and some are going to be like super excited and some are going to be like, nope, not doing that. So how did you guys feel this week, knowing that Dapper Day was coming up?
Sad. Sad, but also it's cool. I think everything that we're going through is giving us a really different way to interact and show us that things can be done in a different way. And sometimes it works and sometimes it doesn't. But I think the idea, and I believe that the founder's name is Justin, if I remember correctly, but hopefully he, like, this for him and the way that people start interacting today, because they are doing like workshops basically, like live streaming Q&As and stuff like that. And it says on their Instagram, like, it's probably going to be a chaos, but we're going to do this. And I think it's going to, like, the idea that this was coming up, like, yes, we have to, like, normally on Sundays, I'm just laying in bed literally all day, but that I had to get up and, like, get ready for something that I love doing was, you know, you talk about mental stuff. It really is like, yeah, like, I get to feel good for just a minute and share that with other people, you know, and if not, then I just did it for myself.
Yeah. This
Sorry,
is
that was long.
since all of this, I'll be quite frank. And at first I was just like, oh, I don't want to have to do that like earlier this week. But then as it got closer, I was like, actually, I really need that. Like,
Yeah.
I need to do that. And it was actually kind of fun. So, yeah.
That's awesome. Good. What about you, Maria?
Well, okay, so I can't remember the last time I used my curling iron. I'm actually nursing a small burn on my finger because that's how long it's been that I've even done hair properly. I don't know if it's proper to say properly, but it definitely was a challenge. Just knowing that I think part of it is just that I know I haven't gone dressed up or, you know, even done full makeup. This is more full than I've done in a while too. So as I was getting ready and like just seeing the transformation from before to after, I was like, you know what, like, why am I not doing more of this, you know? So I was like, I really should do this more often. It shouldn't take Dapper Day to get ready. It should be like this more frequently because not only do like I deserve it, but it does feel good to look good. And I'm not saying that you have to have hair and makeup done to look good, but when you're in a rut, I feel like it's kind of like that push to feeling better.
I think it made you carry yourself different too.
Yes, more confidence. I agree. Yeah, and then you're saying kinder things to yourself too. So yeah, I think that was one transformational thing, I guess, from today. Overall, though, I haven't been super sad that we're not in the park because I know the overall reason for why we can't be in there, but it is surreal knowing that nobody can go to the park and everything is closed.
Like you don't have like FOMO because everybody is at home. Yeah.
All literally probably, you know, interacting this way with other people too. So I know we're not the only ones doing it this way. And I think someone on our Instagram account mentioned that this is going to be their first Dapper Day and they're going to be joining from home. And I actually was thinking, this actually opens up the opportunity for more people to go because we're doing it from home. So and that was something I was like, oh, I kind of like that about it.
Exactly. And with Jess mentioning like how they're doing things differently, I hope this opens up that opportunity for people who can't get to the parks, because there's a whole nation, like there's a whole world of people that can't get to the parks and sometimes never in their entire lives. But if you get to these virtually types of ways, then it's going to be awesome. And also for, you know, selfishly the vendors who don't get to go to the events that are in the parks, or you know, we're doing different things or whatever, everybody that isn't able to but is part of creating the whole Dapper Day experience, we don't always get to go to the workshops and whatnot. So this will be a way for us to still participate in that, hopefully, and I hope it continues to be something for the future. Yeah. And then also when you were talking about like doing your makeup and stuff, I was going to say it's a perfect time to be practicing this stuff because nobody's going to see you if you mess it up. So
that is true. Unless you're doing a video conference with your friends, then at that time, and you're like, hold on, I have to lean into the mirror while I'm like, have the phone in my face. But I guess people do makeup tutorials like that all the time. So it's not really different.
So real quick, something that happened this morning, and I should have thought of this sooner. So I think I mentioned it to both of you at one point that Haley has asked forever. She's like, can I please go to Dapper Day, Mom? Can I please go to Dapper Day? And I just kept saying, you know, hey, like we have a family trip planned out. And as you guys know, that was supposed to be last weekend and we couldn't go. So she woke up.
And real quick, for those who don't know who Haley is, that's her, how old is she?
Just 1 second. I'm going to show you here 1 second. But,
okay.
So I got up this morning and she saw me getting ready and she was like, oh, what are you doing? And I told her, I was like, oh, I have a Zoom meeting. And I was like, no, I don't have a Zoom meeting. I'm like, today's Dapper Day, you know, Dapper Day from home. And she's like, oh, does that mean I can go? And I was like, yeah, you can go. I'm like, why didn't I think of this before? So she got ready and got her makeup done. Come here, Haley.
Yay!
Screen.
Haley!
Oh, Haley, you look beautiful.
I love it.
So how old are you, Haley?
9.
Perfect.
Yeah, and she got her makeup done and her eyebrows. I don't think we've ever done eyebrows before. So we did kind of a full look for her today. Eyebrows, eyelashes, lips, and hair.
Perfect. Welcome to Dapper Day. First Dapper Day. Woo!
You want to tell them about your hair? What you told me about your front look and the back look?
So my front look looks like I'm going to like a fancy place, and then my back looks like I'm going to like a roll concert.
Here, hold still so you can see it, because you're disappearing in the background.
You're disappearing.
We'll have to take some pictures and you guys can see. So she has colored hair, and the back part, the bottom part of her hair is shaved, and so that part is pink. And so it looks like she's going to a rock concert from the back.
Nice.
Cute.
Cool.
Let's still see her. So anyway, yeah, she's been wanting to join us for a long time. So we decided that this is probably a good idea to have her join us at Dapper Day today.
Perfect. That's awesome.
She's been waiting like anxiously, by the way.
Yeah,
She's in the side wing. She's like, when do I get to come on?
Like, I don't know if you heard snapping this because she's like, come, it's my turn, it's my turn, it's my turn.
Well, this is very exciting. First Dapper Days are awesome.
Thanks for joining us, Haley.
Okay.
Oh, actually, like, makes me realize how much I miss like all the people that we interact with. And I was thinking about it as I was getting ready, like, you know, missing the people that we get ready in the early mornings. And yes, that's crazy, but like seriously, I wouldn't change it for anything with the friendships and people that we've met by doing that. But then also just the people that we've met out in the parks, and we've gained like some really amazing friendships that way. And so I'm glad that we decided to still do our buttons. I know sometimes it's kind of crazy in the parks when we're trying to add that into the day events, but like truly, like I was thinking about how many people we've met by doing that also, and it's just, as sad as it is, like it just makes me so much grateful for those friendships also. So
For sure. And it just for me, I'm an anticipator, so to know that, I mean, we'll get to do this again. Like, we'll get to hand them out in person, and it will just be like even more fun because we didn't get to do it in person this time, if that makes sense.
Right. And at the same time, I was telling Maria earlier this week, like, I'm actually like super excited about it because we're gonna see people that we would have never been able to see. Just like Haley, or you know, the other post we saw today that it's their first Dapper Day because it's virtual. Like, we're gonna see people from all around the world, and we're gonna be able to like notice that and you know, give out the buttons. And with that being said too, we don't have the buttons limited today either, so I was really excited about that because so many times we've given out the buttons that we have, and then we see somebody else that comes along and it's like, oh my gosh, I wish I had like 100 buttons to give out, you know, of this one theme or whatever, because there's just so much amazing creativity and style and fashion that goes into all of this. So details.
True. I was just looking up so the hashtag is Dapper Day at Home. Is what. So if you're on Instagram, it should work on Facebook too. But if you and Instagram or Twitter, if they're using their Twitter account, so you can just type that in your search bar and start looking for people that are doing it, and hit recent too, because I always forget to do that, and it always shows me the top, and I'm like, this is from forever ago. But oh guys, I'm gonna flip this around. This was posted 25 seconds ago. Are you ready for this?
Yes.
Okay. Oh, it's not gonna work.
Oh, no.
Oh man, it's two little dogs. Two little dogs.
Put it in front of your face. See if it shows. Oh, there it goes. There it goes. Oh my gosh.
Aww. Cute.
And obviously dogs are not allowed in the park, so that's cool.
I actually mentioned that this week too. I'm like, I'm so excited I can dress up my dogs. Dapper Day.
Ollie's gonna get a bow tie on later, so I think we're gonna take a little, photo shoot with me and Haley and Ollie, and
Cute.
cover all the children too. But
Good.
I did think about taking my dog for a walk, all dapperish, but I'll be honest, I may not be dapperish below.
Me too.
So
by default I am, because this is a full length dress, but I'm wearing Crocs, but they're like fancy Crocs, but I'm totally wearing Crocs under this. So yeah.
Are they your Disney Crocs?
Yes, they are. Mm-hmm. No, not those ones. But I wear these to Disney. They're not my slippers. I call those ones more slippers. But I definitely will take a picture on those because they're more comfy than these ones. So
I definitely have shorts and leg warmers on, but they are still in the theme because I did kind of try to go Jack Skellington theme with I know I shouldn't be wearing this type of shirt on a screen, but it's all that I basically had to do top to bottom, but
I love it.
But yeah, so it's totally fine. Maybe I'll put on a skirt later and take my dog for a walk and go for a dapper stroll.
I'm just gonna throw this out here because you live in the area that you live. People might just think you're in your Sunday best.
Yeah.
Which is
I need to go all out and wear like my Maleficent fascinator.
Yep.
I mean, if I'm gonna do it, like
umbrella.
Do it right.
You have an umbrella too, don't you?
What was that?
You have an umbrella.
That yeah, I do.
You should add that to it.
I could. And the petticoat and all that stuff, so we can go all out.
Yes, but you have to, can you document that when you do that? That would be awesome.
Yeah, if that becomes a reality. We'll definitely document that.
That's awesome.
Oh man.
I love it. Well, I'm excited to see everyone and everyone's outfits and what people come up with, and I'm hoping to see some things that you can't do in the parks, like Jess, you had something confiscated at the last chapter because it wasn't allowed.
So true. Oh.
So
I forgot about that. Why are you bringing out the salt in the wound? Just kidding. It's so funny.
Oh my gosh. It's a weird photo. But anyways, yeah. But
listen, I wasn't mad. I mean, I was sad, but it's just more funny. So
Totally.
good times.
We should probably tell that story.
Good
a little more detail for those who don't know that story.
So I did the goat. I DisneyBounded the goat from Big Thunder Mountain, and I made a little wooden dowel necklace that looked like the dynamite because the goat has dynamite in his mouth.
Right.
And they took it from me at security because they said of what it represents. Anyways, then it went into the deep, dark vats of Disney garbage. So
yeah, it is pretty funny though.
it is.
When it's all said and done. Oh my gosh. Okay, hold on.
It's a hidden Mickey breakfast case.
Darren just brought breakfast in, which I didn't know he was doing.
Aww.
But I don't know if you can see that. He totally did a hidden Mickey.
Aw, cute.
That's so cute.
And sour cream.
Darren's breakfasts are delicious.
It's pretty. He's a great guy.
I have Ruby Snap cookies for breakfast. That's what I'm going to eat.
Those are good too.
That's not a bad breakfast. Oh, that's so funny. Anyway, yeah, so yeah, for those that are doing Dapper Day at home, be sure to tag us or tag your friends so we can make sure that we see everybody, because we definitely are so excited to do just that, is see everybody and acknowledge
You guys, baby Arabella is Cinderella, and she's so
I know,
cute.
I just saw that. She's on mine too.
Aww.
She's one of our sweet little friends that we met on our first Dapper Day that we were handing out buttons, and her mom is handle is at Miss Boutique, right? I think I had
Miss, yep.
but they are ones that we always see every time, and we make sure to connect up with them, and it's just always so fun, and we're like super missing everybody. So
Can we do a shout out to a local Disney person?
Yep.
Oh So Enchanted. She is here in Utah, and she has been sewing hundreds of masks, and I just think that she needs a good shout out. So
yes, of course.
Yeah.
Yes, and also Vanessa with Insomniac Creations.
yes, oh yes.
Bring out of her
She's
earring.
also
I don't
been doing
know
math.
See it, but it's like the golden star.
Oh yes.
Yay!
So thanks, Vanessa.
Thanks. And I should be getting a couple of her masks next week, so I'm excited.
Nice. We'll post that for sure. So, but we want to thank everybody for also staying at home and helping with the cause of everything. And we know it's kind of frustrating and sad and all of those feelings, which are fine to feel, but ultimately it's going to help, and it's temporary. So I just thank you for doing that part of it.
For sure.
Okay, so we will see you guys on Instagram, and stay tuned for all of our awards going out today.
Bye.